Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Wayne Morris with WHHI-TV.
And I'm Shelley West with the Greater Bluffton Chamber of Commerce.
And today we are coming to you from Pritchard Pocket Park.
Beautiful.
Which is very hard to say, but very worth the trip to get here. It's a very little known spot here in Bluffton that has unbelievable views. It's right across the town hall here in Bluffton, and you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And our first guest is going to be Debbie Szpanka from the town of Bluffton, and she's going to talk about 2014, another great year in Bluffton, and also what to expect in 2015.
We also have Marty Sauls, who's the president of Jasper County Chamber, as well as councilman from Jasper County, to talk about all the great upcoming things that's going on in their county over there in Jasper.
Some port news, which we're all interested in. And then lastly, Perry Washington, who is the chairman of the board of trustees for the Community Foundation of the Low Country, is going to be here to talk about, tell us exactly what it is they do, how they plan strategically, and what their plans are for some new cool things coming forward. So be sure you come back for 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where the town of Hilton Head Island comes to speak. Where Port Royal comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. We're now pleased to be joined by Debbie Szpanka, who is the Public Information Officer with the town of Bluffton. How are you today?
Good, Wayne. How are you?
I'm great, and we're at a great spot too, by the way.
It is. This is Pritchard Pocket Park, one of the hidden gems of Bluffton.
It is, and you can't see it now, but the view is amazing, so make sure you come by and see it. So Bluffton's on fire right now. They have been for years. What are some of the top accomplishments of 2014 for Bluffton?
You know, Wayne, 2014 has been a phenomenal year for Bluffton. Never in our history have we had so many awards, accolades, and media exposure in one year. And the media exposure is coming from national and regional sources such as Forbes, National Geographic, Southern Living, Family Circle. We also have had a lot of accolades from niche media sources. Some of them focused on personal finance and safety. Bluffton was named one of the cities, towns on the rise in the state, one of the safest cities in the state, and one of the best cities/towns for home ownership. So, you know, it just seems like we are riding a wave that gets bigger and bigger. We don't want it to end, but it's a fantastic way to surf into the new year.
That's great, and the town's done a fantastic job, so good
Thank
job.
you. I'll pass that on.
Debbie, I know the town's Don Ryan Center for Innovation seem to be developing several partnerships and diversifying our local economy. Tell us about some of those partnerships that are currently ongoing.
Well, of course, the Don Ryan Center is one of the main tools to diversify and the economy as well as do economic development. And its main partner is Clemson University. With Clemson, we have developed that center.
That's good news for Marty.
Yeah, with Clemson.
Me too.
Clemson time.
Yeah, a little rivalry here.
Yeah,
We're kind of sensing a
No
little rivalry.
Gamecocks allowed.
Okay, got it. I'm glad we cleared that up. Yeah. But one of the most exciting parts of that partnership right now is that they are developing an MBA E program through the Don Ryan Center. The E will stand for entrepreneurship. So an innovator can come to the Don Ryan Center here in Bluffton and get an MBA program, mostly online, but you know, working with the folks that work at the Don Ryan Center and the Clemson people that are associated with the Don Ryan Center. So it's not only developing the startup companies, but you're also developing the people that will develop the startup companies. So that's a huge
great
thing.
resource as
Great
well.
resource. And across the river at SCAD in Savannah, next door in Savannah, they're also doing monthly seminars. So the Don Ryan Center is going to SCAD and teaching those students that are mostly artistic and creative more of the business skill set to enhance that, so they can take their skills as artistic or creative in the creative genre and then combine that with business skills and, you know, and hopefully do, you know, start up their own business. So it's a win-win.
Fantastic.
SCAD students get some business entrepreneurship lessons, and of course the Don Ryan Center has a pipeline of young, bright, innovative students that hopefully will come to the region. We hope to Bluffton and start their businesses. So it's a fantastic partnerships. And the goal, of course, is the town's business incubator, but the overall macro goal is always to enhance the regional economy. Obviously, we are We are very concentrated on hospitality and real estate, and this diversifies, starting in Bluffton and going out. So we, hopefully will never be in a situation that we were in, 2007, 2009.
Great.
Yeah.
Deb, as for the town's economy, what are the indicators that show growth?
We've had a robust year economic-wise, and one of the biggest indicators is residential and commercial permitting to build buildings. This year alone, single-family homes, 550 permits in the town of Bluffton.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's up 150 from last year, and of course it's up hundreds from 2007,
Sure.
2009. But our building inspectors don't have a moment to rest, and they are constantly going out and trying to to keep that process going. In addition, the business community is incredibly robust right now. Obviously, we have a lot of buildings going up in Balkwalter Place. Palmetto Bluff is in the midst of a $100 million renovation or expansion to their inn and spa. I mean, there's just a lot going on, and we hope this is, continually builds the momentum going forward to 2015.
The town's doing a great job, and there's a lot of initiative with economic development, but one of the things is that we really need to get people more involved
Always.
with government
Always.
and committees. And so tell us a little bit about how our area residents and our businesses can get more involved with the town.
I think one of the greatest parts of living in Bluffton is that universally we share a deep, deep love for this community.
Definitely.
And, and I think that's very unique and very special to Bluffton. And of course, the more voices that are involved in this process, the more we can be better servants of the public. So easy peasy way. The easiest way is obviously like the Facebook page. Then you'll have a continual flow of information, what's going on, what's happening in town council, when meetings are. Easy. If you want to dive into the deep end, join a board and commission and really get into that process. We'll be starting taking applications in March for a July turnover in some of those terms. And another easy way is to attend our strategic planning session, which we have every year. It'll be in February.
Okay.
Obviously, those are open to the public, but you will know, the minutia of our objectives, the mission, and how we sort of, take a universe of tasks and things we could do and kind of, drill it down to what are the most important.
I think it's important too that people know that you can go on the website too, and the agendas are posted. So if there's something of interest to you, and really try to encourage people to, really pay attention to what's going on. Because if there's something that you want to address or you want to know about, then you really you can go on the website and find those agendas. And you probably can get on can they get on the email list for the town to get those agendas and stuff?
Call me.
Be great.
And then you'll receive everything that I send out from the Public Information Office, which is a lot. But you can choose to then opt out. But thank you for mentioning the website, because all of our emails are on the website. We have a new town manager who's been in the job 3 months. Pick up the phone, call him, let him know what you like, what you don't like. Obviously, the town, any organization works better when you have a two-way street and a conversation going. You can even use the website to write down your thoughts, and it'll go into a main email, but we will get it and we will address it. So there's multiple ways.
And that website is townofbluffton.sc.gov.
Yeah, just Google Town of Bluffton.
Okay, should pop up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And stay with us. We'll be right back with more 843 TV.